This is Emily here, and we are out on our afternoon walk. That's a good job. Oatmeal with ground flaxseed. Big swing, big swing. I just put my 2-year-old Harvey down for his nap, and he is not quite asleep. He usually kind of wrestles around a little bit in his new big boy bed. We got him bunk beds, and if you can hear it in the background, my 10-week-old puppy is downstairs and he is in his crate, and so he might not be very happy. But I am taking you into my room, which is also kind of a mess, to give you a little sneak peek of me packing my hospital bag. I am 34 weeks pregnant, and I thought it would be a good idea to just get prepared a little ahead of time. So I'm going to put my phone down and walk you through exactly what I'm putting in my hospital bag. I have a little story. After recovery from labor and delivery, you are in a lot of pain. And some people don't like to talk about that. Some people don't like to hear that. But that's just the reality of pushing a human out of your body. So some people have incredible stories. Me, on the other hand, I had to have stitches, and there is bleeding thereafter, and sometimes those things aren't really discussed. And the midwife or the nurse or the doctor may tell you some of these things, but even just to go into the hospital being a little bit more prepared is great. So my first experience with Harvey, with the stitches, having to be stitched in 3 different places, there was some obviously bleeding, and they don't actually let you leave the hospital until after you've gone to the restroom completely, and 1 and 2 type of thing. And so with all of that has happened down yonder, with the bleeding and the recovery, there is this one thing that one of the midwives gave to me that I don't know whether other nurses give it out or whether that's a regular hospital thing. I didn't really ask because it was so amazing after she gave it to me. So I'm going to show you that one thing, and it is Dermoplast. Okay, Dermoplast is a pain and itch spray. It almost numbs the area so that urinating, going to the bathroom isn't as painful. So I already have bought 2 cans of this, one to take to the hospital with me, and then one to actually have at home in my bathroom. And so for me, this was my saving grace in some of the recovery. And the hospital will give you like ice packs and maybe some underwear, depending on what hospital you're going to. You could talk to your doctor about what the hospital provides. But another thing that I will say that is crucial, and it's not glamorous, are the maxi pads. Okay, so yeah, these Always maxi pads, they're like the overnight ones that are super thick, make you feel like you're wearing a diaper. Well, you're gonna want some of these. Okay, just trust me, you're gonna want to pack some of these. Okay, just in case you don't know whether the hospital is going to provide or how many they're going to provide you. So just go prepared. Also, along with that whole experience of having 3 places of stitches and a lot of healing that had to happen, these medicated cooling pads, there are different ones, different brands, but they're infused with witch hazel, which is very cooling, very soothing. So these are hemorrhoidal pads that you can just kind of wipe the area, cleanse it before you put on a pad, or you spray yourself for the anti-itch and pain to numb the area. So another one of my 3 must-haves in my hospital bag. So moving on to a little bit more of the checklist, as I'm putting stuff into my bag, I will just kind of go ahead and tell you what I'm putting in. my trusty bag. So I've already told you about the Dermoplast, the medicated cooling pads, and the actually maxi pads. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those in. One of the things on my list for mama is a nice comfy robe, okay? And you see all the pictures of really cute matching robes with their babies on Instagram and social media. Have at it. If you want to get one of those, great. This is one of my favorite robes that I had actually on the day I got married. So this is the one that I wore after Harvey was born, and I will wear after baby boy number 2 is born. So I'm going to pack this and some really cozy socks. They're almost like the thick hospital socks that you get after like surgeries. Really comfortable. They're smart wool. The hospitals are cold. Make sure that you go and pack warm. So I'll go ahead and throw those in. For mommy, again, I bought a whole new pack of makeup wipes and just really quick facial wipes. You just start to feel gross when you're in labor and delivery. So having some makeup wipes, really great idea. I'm gonna throw those in. I'll bring these over and show you too. This is nipple cream. Again, another glamorous thing, right? Nipple cream for if you are breastfeeding or nursing your newborn, your nipples can start to get chapped. So that's another thing. This is the brand that I like to use. It's an organic brand. I think I got this at Target. I think you can get it online. It has shea butter, olive oil, things like that. But there's a ton of different brands that you can try out. So I'm throwing that in the bag. Yep. Dry shampoo. You never know how long you're going to be there, and if you get a chance to shower, it might be 2 hours and you give birth to your baby and you don't need this. Or it might be 56 hours and you don't want to get in the shower because you can't move. So just a little bit of dry shampoo before you take pictures with your newborn, all the things. Dry shampoo. Another little thing is skincare oil. So another thing about labor, delivery, postpartum are the stretch marks, and I pretty much have been using this pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, every day, morning and night. See how it's almost gone. And I will be using this postpartum as well. So as soon as I have my baby, I will keep this oil rubbed on my belly to help just with the stretching of skin, the itchiness of the skin, things like that. I'll also use a little bit of coconut oil. Another little tip. So throwing those in the bag. Another thing is just moisturizer, lotion of any kind, whatever you like to use. Make sure that your skin doesn't stay dry. So throwing that in the bag. Okay, along with the nipple cream are nipple pads and breastfeeding pads. So you are likely to start to leak. Yes, you leak your milk when you are breastfeeding. So these are a bamboo form that are cloth, super soft, they're washable. I bought these and I think it comes in like a pack of 6 and loved these. I stick them down into a sports bra, or I can stick them down into any bra, and it really absorbs the milk, so that helps out. Or you can buy some disposable ones, really cheap, and you just open it up, put it in, and then throw it away. It's up to you, whatever you decide. I'm bringing both in my hospital bag. So then, hairbrush, typical. Okay, another few things that my husband will be thanking me for are healthy snacks. Right here I just have some Larabars and some nuts and some raisins. I'll probably put some fresh fruit in there too once we get closer to the day, but throwing these in there too. I have a few things for the baby, obviously, such as sleepers and onesies and newborn diapers. All of those things are also on the list. But little socks and newborn mittens, sometimes they come out of the womb with really sharp nails. So I have on my list to bring newborn mittens and also just a little nail file. You don't want to cut your baby's nails because you could hurt them, but even just a little nail file can really help them so they don't touch their face and scratch them or get them in their eyes and things like that. So I have little socks for newborn and baby mittens. Also, just some few burp cloths. I know I'm going to need those. Baby's spit up, all of the things. Throwing those in there. A baby car seat cover. So this also is, along with going over the car seat, it can also be used as a nursing cover if you want to just be a little bit more modest or whatever. So that can double as that. So that is for the car seat. I'm going to throw that in the bag. A few things for rest for mama are a nursing tank. So I will come up and show this a little bit closer too. So a nursing tank, it clasps at the top and reaches down like that. So as you're wearing it, this part comes down and then you're exposed and then you can just clip it back on. Really convenient for when you have family or visitors coming to the hospital. Actually, I still wear these nursing bras even though I'm not nursing right now because they're so comfortable. So I have probably 3 or 4 and I'll bring maybe 2 to the hospital. And then I have my maternity leggings, really comfortable, really cozy. This is probably what I will wear from the hospital coming back home with my cozy sweatshirt that I have that I'm going to bring. I love this cozy sweatshirt. Everything warm, everything cozy. Your body's gonna feel like it's gonna need 6 months to a year to recover from what your body's gonna go through. So anything that makes you just feel cozy and comfortable. That will be my going home outfit. And then I just have some baby wipes that I'm gonna throw in there. So that is, for me, my hospital bag. And again, I will probably throw in some of the other things on this list. Some of the things being even for my husband, a sweatshirt for him, making sure that he's packed boxers and stuff like that, making sure that my toddler is here at home and he's taken care of. But 34 weeks pregnant, I still have a couple more weeks before it's really countdown time. So right now, this is what I have, my hospital bag, 34 weeks, ready for baby boy number 2 to come into our family. So I hope that helps you guys. If you need to see the list again, just replay the video and comment below if you have anything that wasn't on the list that you knew you needed, that you brought, that was a must-have. I'd love to hear it. Let me know. Mama out.